That's right. Hello and welcome to Match Point. What did you do?
What did you do?
Absolute clown show. Absolute clown show. Also, I'm not surprised to see Baby Bay hanging around. Is this to gloat? Do you just want to gloat a
He
little
was
bit?
the only one that was right. The only one that was right. Well done, Trey. Well done.
Perfect. Perfection. Yeah. Well, Baby Bay was right. Stage 1 is officially done and dusted. And we have our standings locked in, our seedings locked in, our brackets locked in. So we have plenty to discuss as we're finishing off our day.
Yeah,
let's start with our standings here. The top 4 are locked in both Alpha and Omega.
After such a long weekend, it feels so good to just see this all finalized, and I just cannot wait for playoffs.
It's amazing. And actually the matches, and you're seeing who qualified and who went through, it's really the cream of the crop going in at the end of the regular season of Stage 1. And yeah, now that we have the brackets, what we have for the first games, Sentinel, C9, MIBR, 100 Thieves as openers. That is a great way to open up Americas.
Yeah, Emily, which one of these are you most excited about?
Honestly, I'm excited for Sen C9. C9 matches are always a blast, and against Sen?
Yeah, and especially C9 has a lot to prove. Everybody talks about them being such a good team throughout the regular season, but then choke during the playoffs. And who better than to play against Sentinels, a team who has been fairly consistent and able to get to these master stages. So the first obstacle, if they could topple down a team like Sentinels, I mean, this could be a C9 going to Toronto.
What have we learned this stage? What do you feel is the biggest takeaway for you personally, watching all these matches unfold and all these teams evolve?
Yeah, I think for me, it's adaptation for a lot of these teams, right? We've seen it a lot from Leviathan, even for NRG, from the game in itself today, but the turnaround that they had from 2 weeks ago till today to make it to this moment. And also for EG being able to qualify. So again, it's just learning from your mistakes, but adapting and trying to turn it right away. A lot of these teams were able to do it. Even for those that went 0-5, like Loud or like Furia.
Yeah. No, and I agree. Like, I think going throughout this stage, seeing it's just like seeing like a mini new team every week for a lot of these teams, and it's really cool that you can actually like pick out things that they improved on and things that they focus on over their pracs.
Yeah.
What did you learn, Baby Bay? What did you learn? You can express yourself and dance. Just grab a mic. What are you hanging out there like a creep? Like, just come on in.
He loves mada. He says he loves
mada.
Mada.
Okay, that's what we learned.
GG, mada.
Love finds a way, and it is indeed everywhere, in fact. Water, I'm sure somewhere in the building. I do not know where, though. I'm sorry. I see a tap over
stuff by mada, and he's just coming by the
I feel like after this performance, we should have given him water. Like, one of us should have made the effort. At last, we left him hanging. He found water. Have a seat. Get comfy. Grab a mic. Someone please. Someone please just like hook him. There we go. There we go. Perfect. He has a mic.
Hello.
Hello. First things first, how tall are you actually?
6'5".
6'5". Okay, that is tall. That is a very tall person. How do you feel right now? You seem so relaxed, but also you always seem relaxed. So I'm like that. I guess it's not too surprising. This was a very, very hard-fought match, though. Like, seriously, they made you work for this one.
No, they played pretty well.
Pretty well, just pretty well. Okay, all right.
You have to tell me about the triple flash that you guys brought out for Icebox, though, because you went into the game with a double controller thinking, okay, this is going to be good stuff, and then coming back into this one, a trump card bring out 3 flashes. What's the idea behind that?
I'm not sure if you guys know, but on MXS, my old team, that was our Icebox comp.
Yep.
And we had an issue on Icebox of not fighting like together. We weren't like fighting parts of the map together.
Yeah.
So I suggested that we swap back to.
Oh, it was even you that called it.
Yeah, me and Brock. Brock, we had a lot of experience with it.
Here, have this, Sam. You want to have mine too?
We could all be matching pink bunnies. I'm down.
It'd be so cute. You can hold on to Tacky Bunny. Like, that's the best I can do for you.
That'll do it.
And a completely normal hat, obviously.
Perfect.
Yeah. So me and Brock played with the comp already, so it was just pretty easy to slot it in and kind of show the guys how to play it, because it's very basic.
How much practice do you usually put into like single maps and compositions like that?
For this match, I think we had like 3 scrims.
Yeah, we were very rushed.
Not many, yeah.
We were very rushed.
At least you still got to play the Viper, so that not too much changes for you.
Yeah.
What about the Fracture map? It seems as though it was like a pretty crazy game. You guys had like this one round where you opened up with a showstopper.
Yeah, I died to missiles.
Was it a tough adaptation? It seems as though when King brought out the op, it seems like it was very difficult to deal with on your attack side.
Yeah, it was pretty hard for us to adapt. Like pretty fast because even when we tried to adapt, it's just Neon. He's just so fast. He's everywhere at all times.
Yeah.
But I think we messed up a little bit on, like, whenever they had ult rounds, we would run into a lot of traps. And that's honestly on us, but throughout the whole map, I honestly thought that we were in control.
Yeah.
So it felt good.
Playoffs got to feel good though, right? You guys
Feels
finally
amazing.
made it to
Feels
playoffs. Amazing? Yeah, but the job's not done. So on a scale of like 0 to 10, how relieved are you to make it to playoffs? And then what are your chances now, or how do you feel you're going to make it to Toronto? Are you going to make it to Toronto now that you won this?
I think the only thing I can say is in the last week or so, or even just like the last half of a week, I think our team kind of hit like the right strides.
Nice.
Like finally.
Yeah.
The entire season we just kind of felt like something wasn't clicking. We didn't know what it was, but we had like a bunch of team talks, and I think John did a really good job, FNS, of kind of controlling, I don't know how you even say it, like
mediating the conversation.
Yeah. And I think everyone just took it very well.
Yeah.
And now we're like in a good spot. So
Yeah, I mean, it showed today in the matches.
We have good progress, right?
Yeah, and not every team can do that because expectations for your team were really high heading into this season, right? And then kind of fell short there. You had to make adjustments. You have to make changes in the roster even. That can get to people. That can get to players. So for you guys to just recollect yourself and now ending it on such a high note, that's going to feel really, really good. Do you feel like you met your own personal expectations for this stage?
Honestly, like, after how the split one started, my main goal was to just make playoffs.
Hell yeah.
And then just take it one match at a time.
All right.
But I mean, yeah, like you said, a lot of things can happen with any team.
Yeah.
But like Adam said, I want to give a huge shout out to John because he really did step up as a leader.
And Ethan. I think John as a leader for sure. Sorry to cut you off, but John as a leader, like, took it to the next level. But Ethan as well was very like blunt with everyone. Yeah. Just saying like we're horrible. Like, what are we doing? That's basically what 2 days of conversation was like for us. And we were just like, wow, like we really are horrible.
Okay.
And we had to like rebuild in a way.
I think when I listened to you say that interview and mention that conversation, the hard conversation you had to have, I was mentioning like, oh, well, it kind of feels like the Zekken way when they crashed out of Bangkok and they were like having open conversations of being like, we need to fix things outside of the game. So I'm glad that came through and it perspired as well inside the server. And you were saying here, Sam, you wanted to take it one match at a time. Right. Now that you made it into playoffs, now potentially your match, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be between the loser of MIBR and 100 Thieves. Yeah. Who are you looking forward to playing going in that one? Okay, I want you both to answer it because Mada's also laughing about this one.
Nah, for sure 100 Thieves. For sure. I want to play 100 Thieves so bad.
And why?
It's just always fun to play against them. I think that's like, especially like EIU, we're pretty good friends. And it's like a nice like rivalry.
Nice. What about you, Sam?
I mean, I agree with everything Adam said, but it's got to be MIBR for me. I think I didn't play my best, and I think I can show more. And I think us as a team can show a lot more and do a lot better.
Agreed.
So I want my get back.
Okay.
Revenge
we are here for a revenge game. That's free content on the desk for us. So thank you already for providing that. That's a clippable, storied already. Here is the bracket. You just saw it very quickly. Are there any surprises you feel like? Any teams you expected to make the top 4 in either of the groups that didn't manage?
I think Loud.
Yeah.
Loud has kind of impressed me. Even though they've changed their roster so many times throughout the season, I think it's kind of unfortunate for them. I think they like finally hit their they got a feel for what they want, and they look good right now. So it's quite a shame they're not
the best 0-5 team we were mentioning.
Yeah. Honestly, like the best 0-5 team VCT will probably ever see. Like,
what a strange sentence that is. Is that a claim to fame? I mean, if you're in Loud shoes here, you can't feel happy about that. Like that's gonna hurt almost more, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, when you know you're a good team, but the results aren't showing, it just sucks. And I think for Loud, I think they should keep their head high and just focus for Split 2 because I do think they are a really good team.
Absolutely.
Like
Unfortunately,
they're much better than what they showed.
Yeah, for sure.
Much better.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at the individual maps, like it was very clear for everyone, like they should have had those map wins, those match wins even. Yeah. Well, stage 2 is coming up. They can turn it around. You guys turn it around in time. We're going to see you at the playoffs. So congratulations once again. Thank you so much for joining us here on the desk. And thanks everyone at home for watching. I know it's been a long day, but an exciting one. We couldn't have ended it on a better note. We'll see you all again for playoffs. And here is your Samsung SSD Fast Replay.
Dang.
And we're back, baby! baby. Over the next 7 weeks, 12 teams will go head-to-head, and who's going to have what it takes to make it to Masters Toronto?
This is where we get spicy. Lev first. Stay mad.
I knew it!
Finally, inroads for NRG. They get some key kills, but Vic is dodging to the side through the smoke. It's unstoppable! Vic, 3 kills, all on side.
A lot of damage back onto DigiZ from that. Mazzino and Shy bringing up 2 right there. They're looking to get it on the 12 point right now. Game point in their eyes with just 2 left, and Shy gets the 4K to lock it down.
And the rear is... Oh, baby!
You gotta put that in the top loader.
See if he can pick up the pieces into this one. Double face up, but he's isolated it so damn nicely. Leaf, surely not. Damage! Unreal! G2 take it away 13-7.
Well, or does he with Judge? What we talked about before.
Double and 1. What does he have? Slugs in that thing? Good Lord.
He's so good at this game, bro.
Take a seat, take a seat. I just want to chat. Remember what it was like to win? Do you remember? Lock in! Lock in!
My cope today is for 2G.
Oh, was it my speech that may have swayed you as well?
That had nothing to do with it.
Yay, 1 stuck into this corner, does well with his stinger to clean up this eco round. He's had his chances, Yay. He's gonna give it to us. They want an ace. He's got his chance, of course. Yay converts. It's gotta feel good for him.
s0m has only been around very mature individual players, and he's been molded currently into a fantastic one. Potentially one of the GOATs of all time.
Relay Bolt gets a few stuns there, but they're still trying to get the trades when s0m is more than ready to return fire. Oh my God, they're just taking the fights. Are we gonna find it?
Heard where the TP came out from.
There it is, s0m.
Keep your eyes on the prize. This guy's still in spawn. KO's here. Prize is in spawn. He hasn't left his spawn. Prize hasn't crossed the barrier before his entire team has died.
Jesus. Now everybody else is able to play all the way back, use the weapons to their advantage.
Oh my God!
Too nasty.
I think today against Crew, it's going to be kind of chaos versus chaos.
Another half as they try to flood in. s0m is too sharp.
Oh, buddy. 3 for s0m now, null command in play. Give him the rest. Just Kesnet left now, and s0m will dodge it away. There is your iBUYPOWER ace, folks. And there goes bang. The pick comes down, and Mazzino drops him. It's all about Mazzino today, folks. Make no mistake. Crew deal a mortal blow to Sand City.
So we definitely had like a really clear decision in terms of like where we were headed in terms of our goals.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't think you stand a chance after what Boostio was doing to get ready there.
I can't lock in after that.
Icy's hooked, man. The response from Boostio with this ult was perfect. Now, re-aggressing 3 for Boostio. Armageddon gonna flush him out of the corner. Derek not able to tank on to anything. Boostio has 4 on the round.
They have a secret weapon. And they have recently revealed said weapon.
Dear God, that is the cutest
Dear God. It's their team poppers.
Oh my God.
Devastating for MIBR, potentially! Oh no, not again! Cortesia falls, and G2 trying to finish the job, but it's not good enough. Are you kidding? Shen with 3 for the round. Now it's up to Jorg, 1v3. Verno's down, he's knocking them apart. Above him, it's Outboss. The headshot connects, and surely not Jorg. He's done it again! It's just unreal! It's uncanny!
Obviously, the big question was who is coming in. The new player that picked up for the roster is PXS.
I think it's safe to say that our 2G team got some soul searching to do.
Flashed off here, caught inside the smoke, and oh, it's Carnage! PXS is able to find 2, it's up to Vinny now. Horrendous fallout! Disastrous situation as 2G getting the lead. 2G on the precipice of doing it in disarray, losing their leader, take their first win of Americas!
Do you feel like there's any kind of pressure to win today or make sure that you prove everyone wrong?
No, I don't think there's any pressure. Haters are going to hate if we win. If we lose, that's what they do. They hate.
And they have to use so much utility to clear out what they think is on the other side that's a telltale sign of where they're headed. And Net is the greeting party. Cloud9 obliterate left. Yay.
Okay.
Narrate. Clotheslines them. Icy there to strike again. What in the world was that?
They've walled themselves off. They can't quite pivot even through mid. They are forced into the fight and forced into the gulag of their own making. Lucius Kai has just been dominant start to finish. This is a wall in your face on top of it. Asuna has dropped Pancada forwards again as the approach once more. It's an alter. There's no slowing it down. See if they can find an option, anything at all, but Asuna has got it all under lock and key.
Oh yeah,
What?
again.
She's done it again, bro.
Liz, you have a mic? Explain yourself.
I have nothing to explain.
Always aggressive, always staying in packs.
That's crazy. Shy's here. They've seen this before. And now a fight ensues. Backside. Melser, as the wall goes down, the kills erupt.
I got the best players in the world on my team, so it's going to be easy 2-0.
5 seconds left, and the double pick forwards anyway. 4 seconds remaining, barely getting onto it yet somehow. No way, man. Valin.
Hey, Mada, you're like that, right? Where you at? Hey, you like that? Yeah, look away, boy.
G2 are going to playoffs no matter what.
It literally, we have a prompter and it says mayo eating.
Eating, yeah.
You could do it like birds.
Oh, God, what the?
Tom's gonna have to 1v3 this, not giving him any room to breathe. He's got two. The ref will clutch for Lev. Leviathan destroy Furia.
Who's that? Wait, what? That Wyatt? I think his name's Wyatt. Is that Wyatt right there?
It's Verno. He's quick onto the scene and a jar with a movement, spraying them down. Rotating around. The question is, does Mitch clear it? The answer is no. Dice up, section up, most of this side here. Cartesia right from the side. Oxy! He's unleashed! Cloud9 just will not die in a setup for the fight. And even with that whip setup, Seba somehow misses it. This is being stuck all the way, surely. Defense in order. That's how MIBR win it. And my God, what a finish to the series.
What about 2G? 2G? Yeah. Well, they're competitive. Oh my God. Oh, and also, I'm Bren now. What?
That's a Hunter's Fury as soon as that attempt to flood straight back in. It's a good call to make. Cryo is delivering death blows. Baron hears it, scurrying around, good with the crosshair placement. They're going to be trying to fight all the way deep into s0m. Going to try and make it work. Boostio! Boostio! 1 bullet left. Wingman forcing the issue out wide. And there you have it. Stand up, take a bow.
They are going to, by the end of the year, be good enough to win champions. I genuinely believe that, or I'm doing it for the segment.
There's already 4 players from Leviathan on this side, though. Just waiting for the first wave of Yuto to flush back out. But Valen's just ready!
The 4K for Valen, smiles all around for G2. If he gets Rossi first, this is all but over. Yeah. Oh my God!
Gotta be close.
No. He sits at 30.32. Get some aggression with the drone. Is Trent dodges the drone. What the hell was that?
You know Gecko. You know my friend Gecko, right?
Yeah.
Okay, who's his favorite? Who do you think?
Wingman.
Yep.
Yeah, got it. What the hell was that?
The Armageddon Mitch has got nowhere to go, folks. Caught inside the grab well, and the end comes for us all. Price able to find one, but Vic fighting like a heli on this side. What is this out of nowhere, Vic? Delivers a stunning moment there for the iBUYPOWER ace. Cloud9 have just secured their spot in our Stage 1 playoffs.
Where's Van Silly?
I took care of that. Don't worry.
You took care of Van Silly? It'd be a shame if he birthday, Dan Triad.
Wait, did you know about this?
I didn't know, yeah.
No way.
Still is traded out instantaneously, but bang from behind. Trying to do more. Rips away to it, Elias. Make it 3. And will he grab the 4 for the 1v1? Yes, he will. Bang! What a beast! Sentinels will be going to playoffs.
Who made Valorant?
John Valorant.
John.
That's the right answer. I don't know how you can say that's the wrong answer.
EG, hold on, Nature. Finding some ground here, but no coverage in for the back there. Okay, Nature's already found himself the 3-piece. Kisnet round to the side, just on the shoulder, and he's found that first kill. Okay, he wants to end this round here, and now, and he smokes it out entirely. That's a ridiculously good round from Nature. EG NRG! An insane upset to secure their spot in the playoffs. NRG came to play, folks, and Verno fighting back. Now it's up to Verno. 1 versus 2. Dealing with the jet ult. He's gotten himself one and some util, perhaps. s0m can get this done. He goes for a full stick, but Verno knows it. 4 kills gets the old team. And you can't tell me that didn't feel good. NRG temporarily a bay trade. Both ops sing. aspUYPOWER has picked himself up a rifle. It's time to go hunting. He sees the barrel, and now knows there's a player close. He gets past the turret, and Evidence is down! aspUYPOWER once again! Tears you limb from limb!
Golden Boy here, alongside aspUYPOWER and Verno. You know those guys. They happen to just crush and win their game against NRG.
Played Icebox in 2025.
Is that the Lorax?
Yeah.
Hi, Lorax.
Oxy's already found the opening kill. He's just sending it. Oxy, no one's watching him. No one's stopping him. Leaf in another impossible situation, and Oxy's hungry. 4 kills. G2 holding this site. Finally, the payoff. 20 seconds, the off again. Jajimo, he's ringing true. And the bell, it's ringing for Vic. The one to end it. G2 undefeated in Americas.
Yeah, that fucker right there. Look at his eyebrows, bro. Look at his eyebrows.
You've got to be able to flush them out from hell. They know exactly where they are. But Prize holds the line for Furia. The Red Bull clutch as they get to 6. It's all falling apart for them. Heat has to stand in 1v2 with 29 HP. The spin to buy some time, and s0m swings into it to break the hearts of Furia. So close, but just not enough.
It was extremely hard fought, man. I mean, MIBR were pushed here.
Welcome back to VCT Americas. The Sentinels taking on 2G in just a moment. But news on the field, a rain delay coming through. Keyboard broken on one of our players.
Because of the rain. Does that mean someone spilled a Red Bull on their keyboard? What does
I don't
that
know.
mean?
Attacking Hunter's Fury used towards spawn, and it's Bang to open up the round. 2G need to get into the site quickly, but they cannot get past Bang. Are they saving? They gotta go. 2G has to run, but they're going straight into Bang. And he's putting them down. Bang! Unbelievable. Sentinels puts 2G to bed.
That's Ben Affleck.
That is Ben Affleck.
Wait, what?
The producers just told me that was Ben Affleck.
Bro, we have Ben Affleck watching it. Ben! Yo, Ben, good to see you, bro. I fried in the match. You see that, or what?
Hasn't that really been problematic quite yet? Good. Hi, Melzer, what the? Like, what?
What is going on? Melzer's teeing off on 100 Thieves.
Spotted had Melzer so cooked.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Wait, what?
Oh, no. Oh, that's tragic! And Xander dies because of it! Option spotting all 3 of them. EU on the swing down low, but he's gonna have to get all 3 by himself, and he can't. Verso's gonna get the defuse. Crew are gonna walk away with the 2-0 win and the #1 seed heading into playoffs.
It's not Champs 2023. It's 2 years later. These teams have completely different rosters and very different stakes today. They both have their position lost, but for EG trying to get that last win on the board ahead of their playoffs run. Pancata in a good spot. He's good for it again. This guy
Always winning this. 6 seconds left on the clock. That's a big kill. Ladder just going to be able to take the round with no time left to play. And a 4th K from Pancata.
Here's Ye. Only a shorty now. Smoke up. Optimal position. That's 1. On the reload, Ye dips back.
10
He's
seconds.
going back in the shorty. He gets it double with the shorty.
It's a shorty collapse.
Wait, what? Unbelievable.
Tap on the spike. Icy, Ye together for the first kill, and now Tui's in the 1-on-1. Tui's! He ends the game! The lurk from Lucia activated into the site. Good timing found onto Nature, who's got blindsided, and Icy on the swing as well. Barely finds
Oh my god.
Show this rookie man.
Oh my god, he's not aware. Icy gets the kill.
Critical information.
Loud, they fight back, bounce back into this room, and Icy! Redemption from the whip! EG in overtime push us all the way to split. Walks back towards the jet, doesn't even matter.
Great flash.
Because Luke shows the execution on ramp.
Just has the stinger as well. He's
Night
cooked.
Nature. Luke show another kill for the highlight reel. This guy is outrageous. Cowan gets a big one there. Cowan Zine actually finds 2 in the Tarek.
Excuse me?
Where did those kills come from? Step made. EG on the double swing. They stay in it. Cowan's going up towards heaven. Icy's here. Icy gets the kill. Missiles flash for EG. The double swing in heaven. EG! It took the longest game but they get their win heading into playoffs.
The stakes really write themselves. The story writes itself. You win, you're in. You lose, your stage is done. You're sitting at home watching on the sidelines. Rossi's going to try to exchange a stun with the stun. The missile's out, but Finesse ahead of it, finding the right timing. Gets his one, but those numbers do not add up. When you're down like that, Demon 1 with 4. Leviathan gets a 6. Oh, it might be more than just a tap. He's gotten it halfway. Can he stick through this?
No way! Why didn't he be able to carry it the whole way? Crunch is coming through. Look at the utility on site.
Rossi and Calm both fall, and they've got Demon 1 cornered. They've got him surrounded.
5 members alive for NRG. It's as clean as it gets.
Bro, it's insane.
15-13 for NRG as they take map 1. They know they want to take these fights. They know they have the gun advantage, and so far it's working to their favor. Rock gets 3 as NRG take the lead back. All eyes on Mada. Gets his 2 and then dismisses away. All for the Lear. He tries to swing back yellow. That's 3. Make it 4. Mada calls game.
Not clearing you, Twin.
Many believed NRG's story was over, but they silenced the haters. Their fairy tale run might just be getting started.